Brain freeze?
No.
Boozy?
Yup. Did I find some more recipes for summer? Yeah, I did. Do we need to test them today? Absolutely we do. Because as per usual, inquiring minds need to know. And make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe. New videos here every single Saturday and on Thursday on my other channel, in case you didn't know that. And if you are subscribed, welcome back. We have more stuff to test. And we're gonna start with a classic. It is simple, it feels like it would be good, and I'm just very curious on the texture. And that is a frozen peach parfait. High protein. My bad. I wanted to start off a little easy, and I kept seeing these kinds of things where you take a tomato or a peach or something like that, frozen, and you grate it over whatever you're making, which I thought was really interesting because then you get that cooling effect of the fruit of your choice, but you don't get that hard like crunch that's just very off-putting. Especially for me, my teeth are very sensitive. They're very sensitive. So what do we need? It's a good start. Oh, and also, I want to make this parfait-y. Do I do it in like a fancy glass? I feel like we need a fancy glass. How do we feel about a margarita glass? That could be fun looking, right? So first things first, we need to put some yogurt in here, and you can add protein powder if you wish for more protein, but you don't have to. I'm doing vanilla because that's what I have. Yeah, that's good for now. Now we need the peach, which I have here, and now I'm going to attempt to grate this without hurting myself. It is very cold on my hand. I didn't think that through. This is the wrong tool. This is the wrong tool for this. What am I doing? This might prove to be better. Oh, it's so cold. I guess this would probably be easier if you had a whole peach in your freezer. I need to look. I can't look at you. I gotta focus on what I'm doing because these pieces are difficile. Am I being overly dramatic about it? Probably a little bit. This is a lot of work. All right, there we go. And now some lime zest. Oh, she's looking beautiful. Now we need a little bit of honey. I don't know how much to do. Let's go with that. And now I want to taste test it. And you'll note I didn't put this in yet because I wanted to taste test it without first. Like, I get what they're going for, but I don't like the texture. I thought that this would add sort of this element of peach to it that would sort of melt into your mouth, but it's not. It's not giving that. I was kind of looking for like a peach filling kind of vibe, or like just something that just like disintegrates on your tongue, you know? And it's not that. Although I do really like the lime in here. That's really nice. It tastes good. It does. Is it worth the effort of this? No. I mean, it'd be just very good with just regular peaches. If they're in season and you cut this up with this, that would be very good. Not worth this effort, but like, it's good. How is it with some protein powder in there? I'm gonna do a little sprinkle. I do have to say, I do feel fancier having put it into this glass. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Let's try this again with the protein powder. Like, I think I like that. It is nice and vanilla-y, and obviously there are a whole bunch of different flavors of protein powders that you could choose from. I mean, this is nice. This is nice. I like it as a building block. Okay, next is a snack that I just keep seeing everywhere, and everyone seems to be trying it and loving it, and it's called Chippy Boys. Chippy Boys. So we need a pan, delicately down. Kettle chips. I don't know if I like this yet, so I'm not gonna use like a ton of them. That feels wasteful. Let's start with that. Does anyone else like meh on plain chips? You know, some people are just like, that's the only thing I'm gonna eat. I'm just gonna eat plain, no spices. I, however, am the opposite. Put all the spices on. Is it Cool Ranch? Great. Is it all dressed ketchup? I know those are Canadian specific, but they're delicious. Dill pickle, salt and vinegar, sour cream, it doesn't matter. Just not plain. To my American and also, well, I guess anyone who isn't Canadian, do you have access to all dressed chips where you are? Because I'm curious, because I know that's not a thing everywhere. Apparently, I don't agree because I don't like barbecue, but apparently it's very much like barbecue to a lot of people, but it's just got a hint of something jazzy that makes it awesome. I don't know how much of this to put on. This is gorgonzola cheese. You can use gorgonzola, blue cheese, some sort of like a funky cheese. Once you have that on. I don't know how much to do. Is this, that's probably fine. Because now we're gonna go and put it on to broil and we're gonna watch it together. I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but you're gonna be here with me. We're gonna watch it to make sure it doesn't burn, which actually brings me to the point of the aluminum here, because apparently the girl who does this a lot, she was using parchment paper and people were saying that it was all of their chips and stuff were burning. So she recommended using aluminum foil instead. So that's what I'm gonna do. And we're gonna put it in here. Just keep watching it. Give it a stir, you know, setting myself a little timer. Yes, you know it's hot outside when I'm in shorts because I am never in. Also, I don't know if you saw that. Catch the fuzzy socks at the end of that. I am never in shorts. Doesn't matter what season it is. I'm almost exclusively in some form of sweat clothes. But it is boiling lava hot out, so I'm wearing these. Been in there for a minute. I'm going to take it and I'm going to shuffle it around. This is what it looks like, by the way, in case anyone's curious. So far, kind of melty. Another 40 seconds, because I will get distracted. That's why I have the timer going. Do you see me panic for a second when I realized like I hadn't checked on it? And then the timer went off and I was like, oh, right. That's why I do that. How's your day going? I'm just gonna casually lean awkwardly against my countertops here. Okay. These look toasted and melty to me. Everything's very melty. Then we are adding in a balsamic glaze. Give that a little shuffle. Guess we need to try this. Okay, that feels like a decent bite. I don't like that. I was kind of expecting, you know, the 5-minute recipes video that we did. That was really good, by the way. There was a martini-esque chip bite, and I was expecting something like that, and this wasn't that. It didn't deliver for me personally. I did not like this. We'll see what Chris thinks though. Maybe he likes it. He's fancier than me, you know. Christopher, I have chips for you. Maybe you'll like it. I don't know. Come and try, come and try.
Doesn't sound very confident.
They're called Chippy Boys. Have you seen Chippy Boys? Mayhaps you are a Chippy Boy. It's gorgonzola.
Okay.
Equivalent. You like it?
Oh.
I'm just not fancy enough for you, Christopher. This is.
You don't like these?
No, I don't. I like the other one better. The martini inspired.
This could use a lot more gorgonzola and a lot more balsamic.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's fair. I didn't want to like go too heavy into the gorgonzola if it was gonna be something that we were like, oh, it's gross. But yes, I agree. There is not enough. I thought I put enough on, but I didn't enjoy the flavor of it as much as I thought I would. But Christopher likes it, and apparently a lot of people do. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I think that the martini chips were better.
I thought so.
But this is cool. This is tasty. I like it.
Something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Also, I was gonna finish this off, but then I was like, oh, maybe Christopher should try it. It's a peach parfait, but I grated the peach in.
That's really good.
It's a good flavor.
Yeah.
I don't like the texture of the peach.
No?
It
Don't
feels.
get too much of it. That lime zest?
Yeah, the lot. That's the biggest takeaway for me,
really
honestly. Anytime I have yogurt moving forward, I'm just putting lime zest on it because that was huge.
I like the peach too. No, all of this is good. I like this. And I'm not a big yogurt guy, really.
The peach is very tasty. I would wait for good fresh peaches myself versus grating it. And maybe I used the wrong grater, but I was starting to use it on the zester and then I was like, no, that's the wrong one. And then I used a grater and I don't know, it's just.
See, I disagree. I don't like lumps in my yogurt or my ice cream unless it's cookies and cream. End of list. But
So
I like
specific.
that melds nicely in with yogurt. It's not lumpy. It's really
But
good.
I wanted it to meld in more and it didn't meld as much. It wasn't as meldy as I wanted it to be. Maybe I just need to blend it.
Try another bite. Maybe you just have the top part.
Now it's like, it's not as frozen anymore.
Oh,
So
okay.
it does
Yeah,
melt down
it's not
better.
frozen.
That's probably what it was. It was
Too
so frozen.
Okay, yeah, that's completely thawed.
Yeah, this is different. You just need to let it like thaw a little bit. It's very tasty though, the zestiness.
This
So
is good.
zesty.
I'm gonna take these. You
Yeah,
don't like them?
absolutely. Next up, we're making something that I love to have in the summertime, like growing up, is the hot dogs wrapped in the crescent rolls. So good. But this one took it a step further and made it into like a squid thing. But I saw that and I was like, oh, I need to know if that works. I have young nieces and children I need to impress. So starting with the sausage. So all you need to do, just like a hot dog, or this is turkey sausage. And you're supposed to go from halfway and you want to cut it into 6 tentacle things. Cut this off at the end here. Get that out of here. Like how I just had to silently cut that. And they're not even, but I'm hoping it still works. Okay, and then crescent dough. Not gonna be scared this time. Did it, everyone. Now the original recipe, they made their own dough. Not doing that. Summertime. That feels like a fall thing. I had to figure out how I want to do this because basically they rolled it out long ways and then rolled it. These are bigger hot dogs. So we're gonna take 2 and I'm just going to attach them together. It's gonna be great. See? Ah, elongated. I feel like I need to roll it so it's like longer. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now we need to roll it like so. Ta-da! Oh wait, there's more. Now we're gonna take and we're gonna spray it with some water and then we're gonna put some Parmesan on it. That feels good. I'm gonna spray this. And then they rolled it in cheese. Okay, now I'm gonna stick this on here. Like so. Now before I do this, I have a lot of this and I have a lot of the sausages. I'm wondering, nieces are 2.5 and my youngest is 4. I think that's too much for them. So I'm wondering, would it curl enough if I did like a smaller one? Maybe if I cut it more so there's like more tentacles. I'm looking at it and I don't think that's gonna work. I'm gonna do it anyway, I gotta try it. This is why we experiment, so that we know what works. So let's try it if I cut more little tentacles. And then I just use one of these little guys. Is that gonna, I don't know, is it gonna work? Only one way to find out. Like a little baby squid. All right, I'm gonna pop these in the oven. I don't even know how long they're supposed to go for. 15 minutes. Fingers crossed that goes well. Now while those continue to cook, guess who's back? Back again. We have our Ninja Creamy because I came across a recipe for a frozen watermelon margarita that I'm going to make both mocktail and the cocktail version of. Starting with last night. All right, let's prepare the frozen margarita. I have the recipe on my phone and I'm halving it because I don't need 2 pints, just the one. First we need to blend 1/4 of a watermelon. Pardon me for a second. Juice. I'm gonna add in the tequila and the triple sec. Already smells like a margarita in here because I also have limes. I need to juice 2 of them. Can you even see what's happening back here? Girl, do we have different Ninja Creamies? Because this is just mostly alcohol. But okay. Like, look how much I have left. Like, I have watched this girl's videos like 400 times. I swear I'm following the recipe. But now we're gonna let this freeze. And you can see here I actually have 2 containers because I decided to use the rest of the watermelon to do a non-alcoholic version, and then this is the alcoholic version. But like, look at this is the alcohol and this is the watermelon. I don't understand. Maybe I did the wrong amounts, but that just feels weird. So I'm gonna start with the non-alcoholic. There, my goodness. Turning on. We're gonna start with sorbet. All right. That is what it looks like so far. Now, the one thing I had actually forgotten, so I'm going to do that now. I don't know if it's gonna make much of a difference, but I'm doing it for this one, is that she said to run it under hot water or like let it sit out for a bit, and I didn't do that, but I did for this one. I did run that one under hot water. And then to this, we are now gonna add in half a lime because we're gonna put some of this in here and we're gonna respin. I'm gonna put a whole lime in here because I didn't put any lime in to begin with. And I'm gonna put in some simple syrup. If you have like agave or something, that's what they use in the video, but I don't have that. But I do have simple syrup. That, maybe? Respin. All right, let's see what this looks like. I mean, that looks really good. I kinda wanted some of this. This looks absolutely phenomenal. Oh, incredible. the timer. Way to interrupt me. Oh my gosh, incredible. We'll get to those in a minute. So this, it's not very sweet. Christopher, can you come try this?
Yeah.
I feel like it needs more sweet. This is the mocktail version. I didn't even tell you what this is. I'm making a watermelon margarita.
Okay.
This is the non-alcoholic version. Look at that.
Looks smooth.
Isn't that nice? I feel like it needs more simple syrup though. Am I correct? It's good though.
More punchy watermelon flavor than I expected. Yes. I don't really salt.
It has no salt in it.
Wouldn't hurt it.
All right. And then a little bit more of this guy. Like that. More.
Yeah.
Is it good? Okay. Yeah. That is the good stuff. Okay, I bring you back when it's all done.
I can't have the other one.
You can't. No, well, no, that one's not done yet. All right, back we go for more respin. All right, you done? Oh, still fantastic looking. That is so good. Yeah, you don't need alcohol at all. You don't need any. That is so good. Okay, hold on. Now we need to try the alcoholic version. All right, we have very slushy. I mean, that is what it is. It is not the same consistency as this one, but it does have alcohol in it. Add in another half a lime. She also adds in more tequila. I'm not going to do that because I don't like my drinks really strong, and I feel like this is still going to be very strong. And salt. Okay, that's finished, and I just realized I'm doing something over here and you can't see. Look at these guys. I made him have eyes. I didn't finish this guy. It's just using melted chocolate to like glue him on. Amazing. Now we can assess things. Okay, Christopher, I have so many things now. First of all, look at my little squid guys.
That's awesome.
I think so.
Yep,
This
I like
is
that.
so freaking adorable. Even the small mini ones worked.
Nice.
I was like, I don't know if it's gonna curl, but they do curl.
Yep.
And then this guy has tequila in it, as my son used to say when he was small. Tequila. And then this is the non-alcoholic version versus the alcoholic version. Obviously,
Makes sense. Yep.
yeah, big difference.
Yeah, huge improvement.
Isn't
That's
that
delicious.
so good?
Yeah.
It is so
Very
good.
watermelony.
Oh man, if you aren't drinking alcohol or you're looking for a good mocktail or even like dessert,
You know, it'd be great is just put that in here and then add some Sprite or something like that, just something fizzy, something sweet to, blend it up.
to make it like
I
a
mean,
drink.
it'd be great as it is, but yeah,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make
yeah.
it more like this.
Yeah, not in this, but in a
No,
glass
yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay, I thought you meant in here. I'm like, well, yeah, that's what that
It'll
is.
be less non-alcoholic. Brain freeze?
No.
Boozy?
Yep.
There's more salt in here, I think. This is salty.
Did I do too
No,
much?
it's good. I just wouldn't salt the rim.
Oh, yeah. Does it need some of this in here?
I kind of like that better.
I don't know
mean,
what it is.
You know,
Like, does it need more? So she added more tequila.
I would.
Do you think it needs more?
Yeah, right now it's just kind of nothing.
Put some more in here. I didn't add any more because this alone would be too much for me. Monkey away. I'm gonna try this guy.
Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, I need to show my children because they need to be impressed with this. Appreciation all around. Excellent. Okay, now I can break into this guy. I feel like it'd be good though. Is it better?
I think so.
Okay. Now I don't know how to eat this. I assume it'd be better if I had some like mustard and stuff.
Yeah,
I could
you
like
need to
dip
yeah,
them in.
I don't know if there's any cute way to eat that. You just kind of gotta take a bite and then a bite sort of thing.
Not enough lime and too much tequila.
I like a spirit-forward cocktail, but
Yeah.
this is at least you can taste the booze, and I don't know. Okay,
It
this is
needs
my
some of
bias.
this.
I've never liked a watermelon marg myself. To me, it just ruins a good margarita.
You just came into this video with so much negativity. This is really good though.
That's really good. This is fine. Like, this is maybe the best watermelon margarita I've ever had. It's just not my
Does it need
thing.
more lime though?
I could see that.
Yeah, I feel like it needs more lime. You're missing sort of the essence of a marg.
And that's my problem with watermelon margs is you kind of lose what it is that makes a margarita great. Even like mango margaritas or whatever. Like, look, hey, that's fun on a hot summer day.
Yeah.
Some sort of flavoring. I got no problem with that. But I would just always rather have a margarita.
Like, that's honestly fair. I do like, but like, it's nice for something different, you know? Ah, it's delicious. No one's mad at that.
I don't know that that helped anything. Maybe needs to be sweeter. I don't really have a good answer there. It's pretty good, but that's really good. So I don't know why monkey with it.
It's good. It's better with more lime, but then it starts losing its watermelon-ness, you know? That poor squid. You got a lot of bun there. That's the one thing. I mean, these are cute. They're not the most practical.
I mean, that's pretty good.
But little guy.
Needs mustard, but kind of.
Oh, 100%.
It's really good.
100%. And if you're gonna make any of this, like, definitely the watermelon sorbet. And that would be good with mango, frozen mango.
I tell you what, the slush doesn't last very long.
No.
It keeps it cold for a while, but it does not stay slushy for long.
We have been monkeying with it for a
That's
while,
true.
though.
Fair enough, yeah. Yes.
It's still good, though. Oh, his tentacles. Poor little guy. The next thing we're gonna try is something I feel like I try some rendition of this in every recipe video in the summer, and that is it's called a walking s'more. And the reason that it is a walking s'more is because you are to fill up any of these, you know, little snack size kids school version of desserts. There are a million different versions. The one that I could find is the Oreo mini, but I saw people using all sorts of different types of cookies. So I also got Teddy Grahams, and then it was such a hardship, but I finished off all of the Oreos last night. For this one, I'm gonna fill it with the Teddy Grahams, and then we can see which one's better. I love Teddy Grahams. It doesn't hit me until somebody says Teddy Grahams, and I'm like, oh, I really want Teddy Grahams. I don't know what it is about them, but I love them so much. I'm gonna put a handful in there, about the same amount as this guy. Which, by the way, this is how much Oreo you get. Not that much. Doesn't matter though, because there's more space for activities. So before I get to roasting the marshmallows, we are going to put some chocolate chips in. I chose the mini ones because I feel like they're gonna melt better. Beautiful. And now for the marshmallows. Now the original recipe calls for 3 jumbo marshmallows per bag. That feels a little excessive. Don't get me wrong, I love marshmallow. I just feel like you could do this also with 2. You know? Hey Christopher, you interested in torching something for me? Because you could do this a bunch of different ways. Obviously you could do this in front of an open campfire, which is just very summer, but I don't have that here. But I do have a Christopher that has a torch.
And a gas range.
Yeah. And the reason Christopher is doing this is because Christopher's just better at this. I can't explain it. He has more patience than anyone when it comes to roasting marshmallows, and they're perfect every single time. Every time.
Marshmallow roasting is my passion.
Every time I burn it on a corner, or I lose the marshmallow, or I get frustrated because I have the patience of a 2-year-old.
These are jumbo.
They wanted 3 of those into one of these.
They wanted 3 jumbo marshmallows, not large.
Jumbo.
Okay, comma, he said skeptically. It's also hard to roast a jumbo marshmallow properly. The outside generally gets too crisp before the inside gets properly cooked.
Yeah, that's fair. Because you almost need to like heat it and then roast it. So you will actually be there forever.
Yeah.
Is what I'm hearing.
One eternity later.
Are they ready?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Excellent. Yeah, so excited. Okay. One goes in here. And then one goes in here. Oh no, it's not fitting.
It's too jumbo.
No! You get to monkey with that while I try and get this all incorporated. Like, how do you do that?
Not working.
Oh no. This is not incorporating well.
There.
Did you get it?
I got it in.
That's not gonna do anything.
You don't think so?
Oh, I guess, are you just trying to like moosh it?
Yeah.
I broke the bag, so I'm not allowed to have nice things.
I think I'm winning.
We're absolutely winning. Was it because they were jumbo, Christopher? Don't answer that. It's a terrible question for me to ask. Oh, wow, that is not... Okay, I'm sorry, everyone. All right. At least if it tastes good, then it may be worth exploring again.
Let that heat for a second.
Then do you think it'll work?
Yeah.
You don't sound very confident. Okay, you know what? I'm doing it again. I'm doing it. I have to do this properly. I got out the non-jumbo ones, and I'm I'm doing it again. So hold for 1 second. Okay, I got it. I got the marshmallows. Look how pretty it is on that side. Ignore the part that's like mildly burnt. It's fine. Okay, this feels like it could work. Let's stick this in here. And then, oh, I'm gonna get a new fork. I redid it. I made an error. I am trying to fix it. This is the Teddy Graham one.
Okay.
The chocolate's there. It's melted. See? Ah?
Sure.
You try. Is it good?
It's gonna take a while getting out of the beard. I mean, it's really good. What are you gaining, I guess is my question.
It's supposed to be a walking s'more.
I've never had a problem walking with a s'more before.
Maybe this will change your vote. So the one that I saw, she took the Nutter Butter cookies and put pieces of Reese's, and then marshmallow.
Yeah, I mean, even then, why not just take some Nutter Butters and put it around a Reese and some marshmallow? Probably take that.
Okay, this is what I feel like you're missing from this. In order to spread it through all of the different... My carnage!
I was kind of curious. Please go ahead.
In order to spread it through everything, it cools down. And so by the time you have it, it's a cooled marshmallow. It's mildly warm, but you're missing that like gooey fluffiness of a roasted marshmallow that you can still have from like a, you know, like a s'more.
I agree.
You're struggling to get through that.
I am.
Is it good with
It
the?
is good,
with
actually. Try that.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
With the Oreo?
Despite liking Teddy Grahams more, the
Oreo
Oreo's
one's
better.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though it had cooled more. I prefer that.
So let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these, if you come across any of them on your feed in the social media world. And if you come across any recipes, make sure you tag me on Instagram or on TikTok or YouTube, because I see all of the recipes that you tag me in, and it's really fun because then I can pick some of the stuff that we're like both excited about. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. New videos here every single Saturday and on Thursday on my other channel. I hope to see you again next week. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and yeah, see you guys on the next one.